Hello and welcome back. I am the Organizer Advisor, your organizational advocate to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. We are not only organizing, but we are every nook and cranny, cleaning at the cottage, my little cottage in the country. And this week we focused on cleaning the guest room. Now we use our compass row strategy, which means we focus on one wall a day so we don't get overwhelmed, so the rest of our life doesn't unravel and create more stress, more drama, and then we just avoid the whole thing. So this way we can work for maybe 45 minutes to an hour every day. When I was working full-time, I was in graduate school full-time, working on my PhD, and also, mom of 2 boys, wife of my wonderful husband, Mark. We had a big house in Williamsburg, and we were very active. Our kids had sports and scouts and school and all of those, and the only way I could manage and keep my sanity and not go into a deep depression of there's no way I can do all this was to develop this system, and it worked for me, and I know my kids use it sometimes, and it just, to me, makes it so much easier to be able to clean my house without absolutely spending all my free time doing it. So my process was we would clean 1 room a night or 2 rooms a night, just spiff up. But when it comes to deep cleaning, that's a whole different story. And in order to deep clean and have that time without devoting hours and hours and hours and being in chaos and getting frustrated and overwhelmed, we use the compass row strategy, 1 wall a day. Now, when we deep clean a room, we start with the ceiling, because if you have acoustical texture on your ceiling, it collects dust. I read somewhere that the average home collects 40 pounds of dust annually. 40 pounds. That's a big bag of dog food. So that's a lot of dust, and I don't want to breathe that in, and I want the air that my family and that I breathe to be as clean as possible. So my goal when I deep clean is to remove as much dust, dirt, debris, and dog hair as absolute possible. Now I do this by, number 1, before you start cleaning, clean your vacuum filter. Also clean your air filter at least once a month, if not twice a month, for your AC. That's going to help keep your air clean. Let's move on to cleaning. We sweep the ceiling, we clean the light fixture or ceiling fan, and then we move on to the north wall. Now, when you're working in a bedroom, you want to take the bedding off before you sweep the ceiling. That's just a caveat. If you have upholstered furniture, you may want to cover it or cover any of your electronics with some old sheets, or you can use plastic garbage bags. Make sure your electronics are turned off and cool though. Okay, so north wall, we take everything away from the wall, furniture. If you can, remember to only move furniture that's safe to move by yourself. If you need some help, ask for help. Don't be moving heavy furniture by yourself. It's not worth the injury, it's not worth the accidents. And a lot of times you end up breaking the legs off the furniture, so there goes your investment. Now, we take everything off the wall, and then we dust the wall. We clean the baseboards, we clean the flooring, we clean everything on the wall. Any storage device, any kind of glass, all the artwork, everything comes off the wall and is cleaned and then returned to the wall. And you guys have seen the last couple of videos, and let me tell you, this stuff is crazy. I'm not a tech person. I'm almost 60. I'm not a digital native. So cameras, microphones, lighting, all of that shit is tough for me. So in the past 2 weeks, I've been through 3 cameras, 4 microphones. So I'm getting it, but I gotta, I'm learning. So anyway, so we moved north wall, then we went to the east wall. Curtains were washed. Everything is clean. Everything is peaceful, serene. Clean and serene. That's what we want. Clean and serene. Then yesterday, we moved to the south wall, which was the dresser. So all the stuff comes out of the dresser. That had a very low video volume, microphone issue, sorry. But if you wear earbuds, you can pick up what I'm saying. But I was talking about outfitting a guest room, and I'm going to reiterate a few of those points in a minute. So then today, Thursday, will be the south or the west wall, and that is the last wall in our every nook and cranny clean of this bedroom. So I'm not going to walk you through this video, because pull everything away. And also there's a closet on this wall, and we're going to be working on that closet after we finish this room. We're going to start working on a closet, and I'm going to kind of walk you through, because there's not a lot of clothes in the closet. If you're working in your master bedroom, you probably have a closet full of clothes. We're going to talk about how to start organizing those. We're going to do it by color, so every day will be a couple of colors, and you're just going to work with that color. And then you're going to create that rainbow closet, and that's one of the best strategies I've ever developed, because it is going to extend your wardrobe. It's going to help you find what you need when you need it, and that getting dressed stress, no more. All right, just a reminder, today is Thursday. It is Dental Health Hygiene Day, so whiten while you work. Put on your whitening strips, give a good brush, good floss, good rinse, and then whiten while you work. So remember to hydrate. Keep something, a refreshing beverage. Alcohol is going to slow down your system and depress you, so I'm not talking about adult beverages, I'm talking about hydration. So water-based beverages with very low sugar. Make sure you stay hydrated. Okay. So what else do I want to talk about? As you go through, if you are surrounding yourself, if you have items in your home that really make your soul sing, when you interact with those items, you feel uplifted. They make you happy, enhance your happiness. You should surround yourself with items that make you happy. Now, for me, that's a lot of items. I'm a collector, but for you, it may be minimalist, but it may be that those items have some sort of significant value to you. And we want to really enhance the significant value of the items that we have. So you display your treasures, create vignettes. Somebody commented, I think Molly, hi Molly, thanks for watching. Molly commented on the video the other day that I made cleaning look like fun. But honestly, every time I pick up an item and I love it, I've purged pretty much everything that doesn't make me happy. But when I interact with that item, it makes me happy. So cleaning actually is a series of little happiness hits for me. I pick up my grandfather's lantern, or I oil the piece of furniture from my great aunt or my mom, and it's so connected to my family history, to all the things that represent me, and that's what you should have in your home. Now, there are practical use items. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about things that make you feel wonderful. My little bed tray that I made to match this bedroom, it makes me happy. All of the items that you've seen me kind of, pick up, touch, and clean, they make me happy. So as I'm cleaning them, I'm doing my home caring. I also feel like I am really getting that spiritual uplift. It makes it feel, I'm connected to my home. And the things that make you, I'm getting some lotion for my hands. The things that are cherished are the things that you have in your home. And it's okay that they're tangible. Of course, we cherish our family members and our pets and all of that. But there are cherished family items that absolutely make me want to just stay in this room and literally invest some time, because I feel connected. And we all, as human beings, want to be connected. And having items in your home that are uplifting to your soul, or have a sentimental sensation, those are things that are going to make you feel very connected. And when you feel connected, you feel very grounded, you feel very purposeful, and you really have this deeper commitment to this, to your happiness, your joy. You're able to cultivate joy. And that's what this whole process is all about. Okay, so let's talk a few minutes about outfitting a guest room. Now this is my guest room, but also my grandson's room for when he comes. And so there's a few things you want to provide for your guest. You want to provide a nice comfy robe, and I think I showed you that in yesterday's video. Mine's embroidered. I have a blue one that's embroidered in white, and I have a white one embroidered in blue. So check out yesterday's video for some ideas. You also want to have some sort of drink and snack basket for your guests. I have a little dish that I showed yesterday in the video that I put chocolates or candies or mints in. You also want to have some toiletries for your guests, toothbrushes in case they forget theirs. You want to have, you know, shampoo, lotion, toothpaste, hair products, little travel size things that can double as your travel size items. But if you're not going to travel anytime soon, put them in your guest room. I also keep a Bible or a script book of religious text. It could be a Bible, it could be whatever your guest, whatever faith-based scriptures that they would read. But some people find peace in being able to read some scripture or some prayers before they rest. And so I like to provide that if I know that my guests like that practice. I want to provide that for them. I also have a TV and a TV remote. You want a garbage can in your room. You want fresh towels, fresh clean towels, even though you may have some in your bathroom. Some guests like just to use their own towels. And then also you want an extra set of sheets, clean sheets, in the case that there's a spill on the bed or, you know, something happens, so that they have a clean set of sheets to put on so that they're comfortable. You want the room to be pleasant and personal. This is a little too much for some people, so you may want to declutter a little bit more and make it a little bit more zen or minimalistic. But I like, you know, the personality of this room. You also want to have some sort of a night light so that, you know, your guests may not be familiar with your home. So you want to have a flashlight or a night light in order for them to be able to see at night so that they don't stumble and fall. Okay, you may want to have an Alexa with some music, you know, something where a book, some magazines. I have some magazines here, so that you know, maybe even a copy of the day's newspaper, something where your guests can really kind of come up to the bedroom in the sanctuary space, decompress from their travels, and relax. Okay, I think that's, sorry, I'm really thirsty. It's like 99 degrees here in Florida. And this is September the 22nd. Yeah. So it's hot. So anyway, when you're finished with all the walls, the last thing you want to do is the flooring in the main space, the walkway space. So if you have carpets, you may want to clean those. If you have hardwood flooring, you may want to go ahead and give those a good scrubbing and make sure that they're clean. They, you know, there's no sticky gunk on the floor. And then, you know, make sure that the walking areas are free from, you know, any kind of trip hazard. Okay, I think that's it. So today, finish up the room, west wall, and then once I get everything put back together, then I will take you on a tour of everything, and I'll highlight everything, and so we can talk through some more. If you have questions, please go ahead and post them. If there's something in your room that I didn't address in this room, except for closet stuff, we'll talk about that when we deal with the closet. But if you just have general questions about the room, the products I use, you know, anything, please put those in the comments, whether it be on the Facebook page or the YouTube channel. And what I will do is when I do the tour, I'll address those questions. So until then, I think we are finished with our first every nook and cranny cleaning at the cottage. So leave me some you know, feedback on what you think of the process. How does it work for you? What worked, what didn't work for you, besides, you know, the video and the audio. So I'm getting there. I'm hoping today's will be much better. So you know, this is the process. And as we go through this process, by the beginning of December, our entire house is going to look and feel clean. In fact, when we go on the video tour, and as you see everything, you're going to know that you've watched me clean it. So you're even going to get that kind of psychological uplift that we get when we know something is clean. So you can, experience that just by seeing that everything's been cleaned, and it's going to feel clean to you. It's going to look clean to you. And so when you can see it through the video on my house, imagine what it feels like when you're sitting in your room and you know that that room is totally every nook and cranny clean. It is a wonderful feeling. Okay, so I'm going to sign off for right now. I'm going to whiten, and I'm going to hydrate while I kick back in the bed, relax a little bit, read a couple of magazines, take a little meditation time, take some time to just be still, relax my body, relax my mind, because this was a great project and it feels so good. And that's what I want for you. This is a great way to enhance your happiness, is having a very clean and comfortable room, your sanctuary space. And until tomorrow, friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for your positive energy. I love you all. You're amazing. I'll see you tomorrow.